like Tim Finke. Coach Nagy talks about he's their MVP. Might not be the stats-wise, but he does a little bit of everything for Wright State.
Mathurin off the mark, but...
Yes.
Trying to free up Mathurin. He does exactly that. Knocks down the three-point. He makes it look easy. 9-0 run here for Arizona, looking to add to it.
That's one of the things that Coach Nagy was trying to guard against. Quick threes when you're guarded. If you're wide...
Hanging and battling.
Koloko trying to go back door. Mathurin receives and finishes.
Nice reverse layup.
Mathurin.
No, still hold his hand.
Koloko could have held me up.
Here's a look for Mathurin. 5 points, 1 of 4 shooting here for Mathurin.
Yeah, beautiful job improving his angle on that pass.
Mathurin, touch, and a good look at it. 2 of 7. Needs the team in minutes. They use him a lot. It's really important on the defensive side. There's Mathurin with Finke defending him.
I think that's a mistake.
It might not be to his advantage.
And he was 2 for 4 from the three-point line in their last game.
Mathurin just floats when he jumps on that jump shot.
Was open.
Mathurin rises.
Look at little Keaton Norris in there.
That's quite the bounce that you get here in San Diego.
Bennedict got on the break and had a great look. He just didn't knock it down.
Yeah. I don't know how many Wright State fans there are in this building, guys, but this place was kind of buzzing here a little bit on that last transition.
Big guys that are non-shooters. Look defensively, you know, how Finke's just playing in the paint. He's not even coming out to guard any of the big guys.
Yeah, Kirk Carissa, he won for the #1 seed, Arizona Wildcats, against the 16 seed Wright State. 6 to shoot. Mathurin will take it. Thank you very much.
And that's his range.
Mathurin gets turned away. Gives it back to him. Fade away. It's good. He's got everything in his toolbox.
He's starting to get his rhythm right now. On the top of the key.
Yeah, and when you're talking about fatigue, you know, Wright State arrived here in San Diego about 2 hours before Notre Dame, so we'll see how that plays in terms of their...
Nice job on that little press. Got the trap, got a quick shot, just couldn't secure the rebound.
Mathurin got blocked from behind. Here comes Keaton Norris.
Koloko has played well. I think Larson coming off the bench gave them a big boost.
Yeah, he did. Here's Mathurin again from mid-range, and he knocks it down. Remember, guys, this is an Arizona team, again, the 3rd straight game playing without...
Games. It looks like Johnny Juzang is due for a breakout game here tonight.
Ben Mathurin just wills his way to the rim and a soft finish for his first points. Mathurin. Ben Mathurin. Good defense from Jules Bernard.
This UCLA team
Been tested by Koloko. Numbers for the Wildcats. Mathurin goes by the defender. Ben Mathurin blocked from behind by the freshman Watson. Bruins look to counter. Here comes
good in both of the UCLA Arizona matchups before this one.
Mathurin left alone for 3. Long rebound, tracked down by Tubelis. Mathurin will pull it out into space with 5 in the shot clock. Ben Mathurin, the player of the year. A little bit short. Johnson's got it.
But again, that's what Jaime Hawkins Jr. does. He is going to seek you out. Nice.
Backdoor Mathurin, reverse and 1.
All these guys wanted to come back and make a run at a national championship. But yeah, in the last 5 years, UCLA has only had 2 transfers in the program. Johnny Juzang, slow. He's got to sprint out of that.
Mathurin. 13 for Ben Mathurin.
Jules Bernard made that play, but he went in all wild with his hands.
Mathurin leans into a three. Jaquez clears it. Went into the paint for the first 10 points of the game. 12 total in the paint since then. Ben Mathurin got a three. And he's got to
know who you're guarding and who you can help off.
It's stolen by Mathurin. Into Juzang. Here he comes. Mathurin, tough angle, yes. No shot.
That really wants to shoot threes.
See if he does. It's Ben Mathurin. Mismatch. Nuba's on him. Down to three. He's going to have to launch. It's a step back. It's short. Koloko has it but can't follow.
He got off the bounce in his rhythm. That's one that Johnny usually makes.
Mathurin rises and gives Arizona the lead. Arizona again down to really its third and its fourth point guard. Ben Mathurin through contact, threw it up there, no. Juzang pulls it.
That's been the story for Arizona this year. An amazing number of games with points scored. As Mathurin starts the first three.
Arizona has always to be verbal communication between Nick Clifford and Julian Hammond.
Mathurin doesn't get it. Walker, leading rebounder in the conference.
They responded at the beginning magnificently. They defined the terms of the conflict. I'm going to tell you how it's going to be. Who can rebound? Who can keep Ballo and Koloko down from the rooftops here?
And there's off the inbounds, Mathurin, and the Arizona players all turning towards. That's about as upset as I've seen him. He spent most of that last time out.
And then Tony got right back in his face.
Right.
And so, because Tad is not a whiner. He is not a complainer.
Exactly.
Whoa, now that's his shot.
Using the Tubelis screen. Ball batted up there, and eventually it's Mathurin.
That's where Koloko is. A guy who's bigger and better and stronger than you are. Team game, penetration, dish.
And there, Mathurin going right at De Silva. You can tell the
Buffalo surging, the stampede. This crowd senses something very special here.
And now Colorado a chance to take the lead.
Ball movement, that's how you beat guys who are bigger. Give and go, quickness, back doors, come off the screen.
Mathurin, long rebound, and Larson secured it.
You make the jump as the guy is on his way down. Beautiful defense.
Blocked De Silva. But look at Tubelis win the loose ball.
To champions. This is a great basketball conference, including led by this team right here, Arizona, which has been the best of the best. But
Tubelis and Koloko so lethal, so you have to give up something. Teams will give Tubelis the three. That's why I say if he's making them, you got a problem.
Bennedict Mathurin challenge, loose ball, controlled by Dalen Terry.
Any backside help to deal with that lob over the top to Koloko.
Here come the Cats again. Bennedict Mathurin challenge, and Stanford counters. Here comes Michael O'Connell.
There's so many upsets in March because people do abnormal things when they just let it fly. O'Connell off to a good start.
Bennedict Mathurin the pull-up. Rattles out. James Keefe the rebound for Stanford.
But more importantly, he gets guys involved, gets some shots without turning it over. And Tommy Lloyd, as Mathurin knocks down the three, Tommy Lloyd created this role for Terry.
Then they used to play when it became the Pac-12. Bennedict Mathurin off the inbound. And the rebound, Maxime Reynaud, as we send it over to
an adjustment and have Koloko or Tubelis step up into that area because it's great execution by Stanford right now. He's hit three in a row.
Bennedict Mathurin a three. And Dalen Terry gets it for Arizona.
One thing for Reynaud, the offseason work on his base, the strength of his base, so he doesn't get knocked off like he did there, can go up stronger and finish those types of plays. See, when shots like that start going in, that gives your team some momentum, even more confidence. Nobody thought Stanford would be up 5, now 2.
The answer from Bennedict. Mathurin is deep. Dalen Terry in the corner for the Cats.
One more.
The flyby. The 3!
Good patience by Mathurin. Have to continue with this tough physical defense without piling up the foul.
Bennedict Mathurin swatted by Spencer Jones.
Underrated defender, Spencer Jones. We're talking a lot about his offense, but Arizona, speaking of adjustments again, is you can't let them just keep shooting them now. Now they got to go on their confident.
Spencer Jones, here comes Stanford.
Things open on the weak side.
Look, we know there's a large Arizona contingent, but every other fan base in the building is rooting for Stanford right now. Harrison Ingram, short on the 3.
Here we go.
Here come the Cats. The run out to Bennedict Mathurin. Transition. Fouled and 1.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Drop off to Bennedict Mathurin, who lays it in.
The interior passing for Arizona is off the charts.
Honorable mention all Pac-12 this year for Jones. He was already 10th in Stanford history in threes. As Bennedict Mathurin from deep. And the tip, Dalen Terry from the weak side.
Does a little bit.
Bennedict Mathurin. Let's fly. Rattles out the 3. Christian Coloco, the putback. Backdoor, Bennedict Mathurin the spike.
You lose grandmother Evelyn, and he had his mom Keely back home that was watching, so pretty cool.
Mathurin does not waste any time.
Well, you said JB just mentioned about the crowd. You pointed out ASU wants to get in to that 7 spot to avoid Arizona in the second day, and ASU, as Mathurin rises, unquestionably, JB, the hottest team in the Pac-12 right now.
Stony Brook's single-season record for made threes back in the 2020 season. The problem for Foreman and for Cal this season, every day he's a game-time decision with a nagging foot injury. Shepard breaking out to glass has been something that they like to shore up before they get to Las Vegas.
Yeah, their defensive rebounding numbers are not good. In fact, JB, maybe the worst statistical number they have. In fact, Ken Palm is playing. I mean, they're really daring Arizona to shoot the 3 right now. You don't see that very often.
Only 2 made threes each way as Mathurin misses.
Strong, aggressive drive.
Midway point of the shot clock, and follow up the screen for Mathurin, who rises for 3.
The Cal team even out at the old 3-point line. I think they've said, look, Arizona's got to miss threes for us to win this game.
Same spot, same result for Ben Mathurin.
Question for you about that Super Bowl. So if I had called you a week before for a ticket or 2, could I have gotten one?
If it was the Kansas City Chiefs coming to SoFi Stadium, I had one with you.
Because this has become maybe,
Mathurin wondering where the foul is. Or where the ball went.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of them. And he's like, hey.
Long Colorado is going to make the tournament too.
Here's Mathurin, who might be the player of the year in the conference. He's also a finalist for the Jerry West Award, which goes to the top shooting guard in college basketball. Look at him run the floor. Here's Mathurin pulling up for 3.
Christian Coloco
goes right back up. It won't fall. Batted out to Michael O'Connell.
Look at the way Coloco.
NCAA tournaments, but in 2020 they had 20 wins. The tourney obviously got canceled. They probably would have been an NCAA tournament team.
I agree. Yeah.
Tabellus got the strip. And then Crease, what a pass. Mathurin with his first basket. And here come the Wildcats back within 3.
You seem surprised. This incredible Steve Kerr. I mean, remarkable. One of the 15 greatest coaches in the history of the NBA. The youngest of all those guys, too. I played for 4 of them.
Tubelis can't bank it.
It was just so emotional, and the family, they're all crying and everything. All right, Bennedict Mathurin driving to the hoop. Thank you, Tucson. Thank you, U.S. military personnel.
Opportunity. What a pass. Mathurin with the basket and a foul.
That is an NBA level finish. The way he takes it up strong and then just
6 rebounds tonight. Mathurin drives. Tight angle. He banks it home with 4 seconds left.
The way he floats and glides.
O'Connell. Oh! He made everything else.
I have free education and I can see the basketball, which I love.
Christian Koloko from Cameroon, the crossroads of Western Central Africa.
Here's Mathurin. Got up to a slow start, but hot since. Too strong on the 3.
The way Bennedict Mathurin flows over the court. I mean, it's going around between the Princeton guys.
Here's Mathurin with a steal, and here comes showtime.
Dalen Terry was right behind him, hoping he was going to put it off the board.
With Coach Krzyzewski back then.
But it was the strength of his character. And it was his values, his teaching ability.
Mathurin for 3, and the lead is 7 now for Arizona, the largest.
Basketball.
And the defense has done a much better job, and O'Connell gets the steal, and now Mathurin again with the stop.
Well, he's learned one thing quickly, where the baseline.
11, largest lead of the game, first time in double figures. Mathurin penetrates, goes to the left hand, it spins around and drops through. Mathurin with 24 points.
And there is the Pac-12.
So much lineup flexibility. I mean, they can go small, they can go big, and then they go really big with Koloko and Ballo on the floor at the same time.
Mathurin, a little Euro, and he gets his first bucket. Oregon saw that with a game-winning shot over the weekend. USC's won 6 in a row, several of them in thrilling fashion. Game-winning shots, double overtime victory. There's another bucket for Mathurin. Agbonpolo called for the offensive foul.
Pelle Larsson was there. I mean, if it was offense, he would have gotten 3 seconds. I mean, he was there way in advance.
Just outside the restrict, and the Wildcats have it back. Mathurin, low dribble, collects it. Then Mathurin rolls it in.
He's got a middle ball screen from a little floater by Ben Mathurin. He's got a lot of game.
Right now, Arizona's showing everything in the repertoire. A little bit more. Mathurin winds up on the seat of his pants. Offense
is only shooting about 25% from 3, but that's his 22nd 3 on the year. You give him some time, let him get his feet set, he can shoot it.
Mathurin looks like he might have gotten fouled. No call. Trojan here. Being counted on to turn the Trojan football fortunes around the way Andy Enfield has in basketball. Bennedict Mathurin with a 3-ball, and it is 42.
But he finds Ballo just with that little over-the-shoulder flip pass. That was spectacular.
Mathurin misses. Great job by Kyer to keep it alive. Creasa misses. Knocked out of it.
They're such a good passing team. The go-to guy is the open man, and that is a great way to play.
Mathurin, open, scores.
And when Umar Ballo sets a ball screen. At the switch, now Mobley on Mathurin.
They've got 30 points in the paint, Jay, to just 14 from SC. Mathurin took the last 3. About the only thing that didn't. He went to Arizona.
No, they didn't know. Actually, I got it after we did the Arizona-Oregon game. I got a text from Steve Kerr saying, look, I haven't noticed any players named Billis out there, just saying.
There's Dalen Terry. Mathurin started to shoot, decided to drive. Drew Peterson. I would try to mention high schools in California because so many of the players from SC were here, and you hit one earlier. So if I say Rancho Cucamonga.
Green light to shoot the 3 in transition. They've got great bigs that are rim runners. When they get live ball turnovers, they really put pressure on you.
They've got a lottery pick in Ben Mathurin, who misfires on his first made basket of the night.
Great possession for Colorado. Even though they came up empty-handed, they crashed the boards, got a good look, and there you see why Walker will be a future conference player of the
Jabari Walker.
They've had a couple of wide open threes, and obviously the missed dunk attempt.
Mathurin off the mark. 10-0 run. Mathurin trying to work baseline. Leans in, tough shot.
Key for Colorado, they have not panicked under the pressure. They're actually doing the right thing. They're back cutting, they're posting up, they are not panicking. And there you see how important Bennedict Mathurin is to
telling you. They were coached yesterday, and Jabari told me afterward, I've got to attack the shot blocker's chin as Mathurin responds with 3 at the other end. But for this Colorado team,
up. That 4 out, 1 in, that's Arizona's bag. Colorado giving them a little taste of their own medicine.
Mathurin can't answer. On the offensive rebound, the kick out. Kyer! He gets beaten off the bounce. But there's his teammate, as he always is, Christian Coloco. Mathurin quickly at the other end, throws it down with 2 hands.
Offensive rebound, a 3. Pass.
Krisa to Bellis. Backdoor pass, Mathurin. Threaded the needle beautifully. Ballo cleans it up.
To be a part of what they were doing at Duke University. Outstanding.
Do you still have the letter?
Yes, I do.
Nice. Mathurin got a good look. Colorado basketball.
Crunch time bucket in traffic.
Largest lead of the night. Mathurin, no. Walker lets out a primal scream as he grabs yet
10 between Ohio State and Illinois. 18-18, but that does not tell the whole story of this game. Arizona, number 2 team in the nation, started out with an 8-0 run. Utah with a chance to take pop to Lahat Chun, and he swirls it in to make it a 1-point game.
And after a shaky start where the Utes just looked shook, Ben Mathurin, if you score on Arizona, you can argue he's the most impactful on offense still.
Gosh, probably the most impactful scorer for Utah so far. 9 points already of 4 of 7. This rattles off the rim from Mathurin, and the Utes want to push.
Last game, here's Mathurin.
And numbers for Arizona. Mathurin decides to take it himself. Does connect from 3, and it's a 5-point lead for the Cats. Unable to answer. Coloco the board.
Carlson's already taken 3 3-pointers tonight.
Oh, Mathurin felt like he could take one. Krisa underway in the second half. Arizona up by 20. Mathurin. And Bennedict Mathurin barely even talk about Anthony. Step back jumper off the heel of the rim.
Good shot for Anthony though.
And yet, Arizona just has the teams have worn them today, but they are a little tough to identify, so I apologize.
Distinguish, but how about Matson shooting over Coloco in the corner? So that's the 3rd or 4th time we've seen Ben Mathurin take. That team is really talented.
Count on Will Richardson this time of year.
Well, UCLA and USC still have to play.
Coloco against Carlson. Went over top of him, couldn't score. Mathurin the rebound, rejected.
It was like a rugby scrum, but it's impossible to guard an alley-oop pass like that if it's on point on target to a 7-footer.
And the lob pass out of the inbounds. Mathurin.
Out here. Probably why Coloco's on the bench.
There's Mathurin. Worcester to break. Not against this Arizona team.
It's been a night to forget for Marco Anthony. 0 for 3 from the field.
This year than last year. He shot a lot more threes last year. He's made 7 thus far this year, but he's been a lockdown post-up guy.
Bennedict Mathurin, the sophomore from Montreal.
Where Oregon looks locked in. Little 1-2-2 3/4 court pressure.
Mathurin wide open, and a transition 3, his 2nd long for the rebound, Mathurin.
Mathurin averages over 5 rebounds per game, one of the top guard rebounders in the league.
Mathurin's got 8, and Arizona on top. Put him back on top.
Nobody boxed him out. He just snuck in along the baseline, and Oregon is locked in this game.
And they've had a real up and down year. As you mentioned, wins on the road at UCR and turns it over, but they get it back. Shot clock did reset. Richardson, count it.
Boy, just that.
And what a box out by Ballo.
With two big bodies. And Koloko beats Ballo down the floor and had good position.
Mathurin, no. Oregon ball. 3.5 to go in a misses as he tried to bank it home. Numbers for Arizona. Mathurin for 3.
Didn't make Arizona guard at all.
Terry bumped at the other end.
You take a shot like that, it's a longer rebound, and some of these long rebounds, get his feet set, and it's over.
Arizona on the season, not a great three-point shooting team, just under 34%, but they're 9 for 16 tonight. And look at the effort on the offensive glass for Bennedict Mathurin.
Oregon offensive rebound and a second chance opportunity. That counts as a second chance point. Good back cut.
Mathurin lays it in.
Well, he just cut off the pressure. Koloko. You come in and help, all of a sudden Quincy Guerrier gets a standstill 3 in the corner.
Stop and go Mathurin. Left it short. Here come the Ducks. Richardson for Ketnong, tipped away by Koloko.
Too much size to lob that up there.
Mathurin coast to coast to tie it up.
Well, you make one mistake.
Mathurin again. Good defense by Ketnong. Larson has been extraordinarily high on both sides.
It has been awesome.
Mathurin still loose. The Ducks have it.
With Guerrier knocking that.
Terry looking inside. Can't find anybody. Again, Dante doing a good job.
This is engaged defensively as I've seen Oregon all year long.
Mathurin misses the 3. And here are the Ducks. 13 points, 14 rebounds. A sensational night for N'Faly Dante.
Best he's played.
Mathurin gets them back within 2.
Boy, what does he know?
Arizona. Christian Koloko, the 7-footer. There's a lot of presence, and both Tubelis and Koloko can pass for big men. That's what makes them special. An opening miss for Mathurin. And we'll see. Beats it right back to him. Boy, he thought about it. Instead, it's that. Wow. Beautiful off the glass.
And what I like about that is he can, right now, this is how good State. 3 triples they've knocked down. That's the key for them. They've been really struggling from the outside this year as Mathurin launches.
Short, fight for the rebound, knocked loose, and on his way is Lucas.
Athleticism to go with it.
Just a huge physical presence. That motor is incredible out there. A first miss there for the Cats.
Usually size and speed.
It already played.
And it played right there.
He got a little bit slow. Up above the snare.
That was crazy because
Silva accidentally, I think, put that one home. He at least took a swing at it.
That was all Silva, right? I mean,
Tubelis, Johnny on the spot that time.
Well, and we'll see here 6 minutes to go in the first half. I've always said the McHale crowd is one of those crowds that almost like no other crowd in the country where they will obviously yell and cheer. Now, this is a little bit of this 2-3 that Oregon State will run, and that's the shot they want to get out of that. But again, Ballo on the spot.
Well, he nearly held on to that and stayed in. That's a charge.
He knows.
I know he knows for sure.
I was with you though. I'm like, oh.
Wow. He went up toward the rafters to put that one home. And again, a beautiful.
Huge job, a top 10 type job, and he's always looked super comfortable.
It speaks to one thing outside of his skill and his experience. It speaks to the fact.
Keep them within distance.
You grabbed hold of the life preserver, right? Before you go down under the water, you grab hold, but then there's that. You get pushed back down under the water again. Bubba can't get it going amongst Tubelis and Koloko.
Like Mathurin right now, like I said, he can get whatever shot he wants. The Washington SC, really interested to see how that one goes.
Mathurin was beyond the three-point arc. He looked down. He didn't shoot. Violation. The 3-minute mark. Ben! And nearly a hammer. Thunderous follow.
Jamal Bay with a rejection on Creasa, but Mathurin gets the 3 ball.
Oh, yak him right out of the gate for Bennedict Mathurin. That young man makes me want to be an agent because he's about to get paid, ladies and office hours area. The paint.
Mathurin gets into the lane, makes that one look easy.
I'm telling you, Elise, he's a fantastic athlete.
Pella Larson, number 3 for the Wildcats, on the floor now.
Yeah, the transfer.
Coach timed in Tommy Lloyd. A deep 3, short. Brown gets it picked. The long. Mathurin from deep knocks it in, and the Wildcats needed that one.
Yeah, I might have to give him my business.
Here's Mathurin from the corner, no good. Oh, but collected and put down by number 1 seed in the NCAA tournament. They're number 2 in the net and 2 in KenPom. Oh, good high-low pass, but Mathurin doesn't get the dunk, but it rolls in anyway.
Yeah, he almost missed that, but once again.
Can't get this one to go, though, but Roberts back on the floor. He gets it stripped. Watch out. Oh! Mathurin, a little bit.
I got a nominee for you on Shaq the Fool, baby.
Here's Creasa from the corner. Ball fake. Oh, pretty left pass. Just leaves it to Mathurin, who finishes that one. To Bellis for 3. Oh, short, but the O-board there, and a 3-point opportunity for Mathurin.
Well, that's a prime example of his athleticism right there. I got to give my wife credit, Elise. She makes a good gun. Bam!
Oh!
It's a big Mathurin, ladies and gentlemen.
And you saw that coming.
I'll take
Mathurin hangs around the rim for a little. 87-66 win, just about their average. They outscore opponents by 20 a game, and Mathurin says, I'm not done yet. I see you at the scorer's table. I know my day is.
Front rim, this. Terry with the rebound. Mathurin for 3. Now I want to tell you, that transition was quick. I mean, not only did he stay in the frame. And here's one the other way. Coming out of there with the ball, allowed for Mathurin to pass that time from Dalen Terry. This is Koloko, now back up top, wide open. Mathurin, but he could not get that to go. Loose. Purdue is trailing Michigan by 7 right now. Okay, it's not over though. That's true. Mathurin didn't quite get the feet set. Yeah, he gets it out of there. Terry comes away with it. Terry with a size edge on Flowers, puts it up, can't get it. But does run the rebound down. Mathurin, it won't go. And finally, with the body, couldn't get it to go. And here come the Cats. Cats have numbers, 5 on 2. And Mathurin finishes. Beautiful pass by Creasa that time. Going hard at them. Just back it out if you're Arizona now. Looks like a matchup. Had to take that shot, and of course he knocks it down. Barry, I want to tell you, that was a tough shot. That was 1 second left on the shot clock. These are far from over. You know what I mean? Here's the zone again. And there's Mathurin again. He's just been magnificent tonight. Now it's plus 14. Yeah, good luck here. You're in the open court. I mean, this is an easy one. And a great job to just protect, go to the other side of the basket to make that shot. Well, now they can really dictate the tempo if you're Arizona. Be select. Paul Mathurin's just going to take it right, but Abagini's right there. Abagini all ball. That was all ball. I tell you, every time
time he shoots and he thinks it's going in, it usually is.
Christian Koloko. And a handful at the top of the key. As here is Mathurin with a spot-up fadeaway three, well off. Rebound for Koloko, and he couldn't hit. Terry in his second season as Mathurin drives right of the lane, high off the window. No offensive rebound to Bellis. Wild shot that on paper was supposed to be kind of right with him.
Yeah, you know what's interesting about the Sun Devils to me this year is their defense has been good, although they give up a layup right there to Ben Mathurin, who really needs to get going, has not.
Wildcats trailed 14-1 to begin this game. 15-footer off the mark. Court recovered by Kyer. Mathurin from deep. Yes! And the Wildcats are right back in this.
I'm sure the Arizona State fans are going to love ribbing this guy who's got more confidence than any player I've watched all season.
Nice play. Mathurin thought he got hit. Kick out. Gaffney off the front of the rim. And here comes trouble now as they lob it up top. Oh, what a play! Mathurin, a lot to deal with.
Yeah. And remember, Jalen Graham and Kamani Lawrence are the only two Sun Devils that are in this game that were here during that 2020 epic comeback.
Koloko, team that kind of shied away from perimeter shooting, get back to their bread and butter inside.
They only took 10 threes against the Trojans.
Goes off the rim from Mathurin. Battle for the ball. Hitting the play by Lawrence. And Horn gets a three. That's a much-needed second chance opportunity for Arizona State. Meanwhile, in the front court, the Wildcats continue to have their way.
2 seconds. Good thing he got out of the lane before he got called for a violation, but they got to be aware of that.
Mathurin was dropped in. Couldn't handle it underneath, looking for the offensive board as Jackson lost the handle. A tip from Lawrence preventing a fast break. Arizona may still get one on the break, and they do with Mathurin as he waves towards the Sun Devils.
Arizona has it. Here's Larson, no numbers. Mathurin, little floater, long, no good. These teams trying to find their rhythm, so move them out and then pursue it. Mathurin, still only one field goal attempt. Here's his second, and he's on the board. His first points of the day. Well, you can hold down Ben Mathurin. 40 to go in this first half. From the McHale Center. Two top 20 teams going at it here. Arizona, good pass. Mathurin, the recipient, and the bucket. So really nice. Mathurin, quick release. Nope. Tubelis has the board. Tubelis has a rebound among 3 Trojans, tipped away. Arizona stays with it. Mathurin lets it fly for 3. No good. Rebound dunk, no good. Tubelis has it, and we get a whistle on the floor. Yeah, just trying to power through it. Wow. Too easy. Yeah, that's the scouting report. You go over. Here comes Carissa. Mathurin. Oh, up and under. Pretty move in the finish. And this crowd has come to life. Arizona by 6. And wait, obviously they haven't won the game, but you get the idea. And they haven't been able to bust out on the break, right, Kevin? Just 4 fast break points for Arizona today. Loose ball and an easy turnover there back for Arizona today. Loose ball and an easy turnover there back. 150 teams in D1. That's what I'm telling you. And there's more to it. We'll show you in a minute. 2-point lead, Arizona. Mathurin. Beautiful shot. Soft touch. Can't get it to go. Ballo fighting for the rebound. Peterson's first made field goal of this game was probably his most difficult. Mathurin. Oh, the patience by Agbon Polo to not foul and get a block.
A tremendous defensive effort.
Arizona's been able to get into the paint, but they have not had a lot of transition opportunities, and that's one of the keys that Mick Cronin said. We cannot let Arizona get out and run. 1 for 3 from 3. Mathurin in the paint, count it, and 1. First points of the night for Bennedict Mathurin, the 3rd leading scorer in the Pac-12. Now they trap And good job by Krisa finding Mathurin. Gets deep, lays it up and in. Count it. A foul. 3-point chance for Mathurin.
Is spectacular. This is the celebration, the crowning moment of the first year.
Mathurin no good on the 3. And how about this? Despite the struggles for UCLA, they get a chance to get it to 10 here.
Ball movement, Kirk Krisa.
Mathurin, baseline cut off. He'll shoot over Juzang and swish it home.
Very tough play offensively for Mathurin to shoot off the dead stop. That's a runner. Don't let him dump little passes off to rotating big men.
Mathurin puts up a brick. Long rebound. Bernard, UCLA with numbers 4 on 2. Campbell, the trailer, drives, and they back off him. So
winning streak. Dominated by Kentucky still at 129.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Mathurin. 4-3. Bennedict Mathurin, his first triple of the game. He's got 11 points. Here's Kerr. Can't answer. Balla with a great rebound.
So Balla has been playing the best of all the big men. Overtime, another one.
And then Riley takes it away. He hits the deck.
For more information, visit nyc.gov/vaccine finder or call 877-VAX-4-NYC.
A nor'easter moves through the tri-state area.
Terry on the outside. A little too strong. Colocco had it swiped away from him. And now right back to the Wildcats. Mathurin for 3. In and out. Horn will transfer from Ohio State. Mathurin on the outside. Can't get the 3 to go.
In all the tape that I've watched, I've seen Arizona high-low a lot between Colocco and Tubelis. They haven't run one of those in this game yet. That's good move.
Nice spin on the left side. Got it stuck in his face, though. Here comes the Wildcats. Chance to lead. Lob was not great. Neither was the shot, but they'll get another opportunity. 4 threes in the first half. And a 5-point lead as we're under 5 to go in the half.
They got to throw it into Colocco. Go high, low, something.
Mathurin for 3. Nope. Colocco.
Not having him the last game, too. That really hurt them.
Yeah, it did. Nice speed on the backdoor cut by Mathurin. Perfect pass.
That was not good offense. A lot of dribbling on that possession. Arizona should run this down. I don't like that shot. It might go in. I didn't like that shot.
Larson thought he was going to get a 3 off. Mathurin's going to have to launch it. And no foul. And see the plastic mask he has over his nose. Here's a steal and a run out for Mathurin.
Yeah, Bobby was going to get him out.
That was the plan. And then Mathurin going to work. 6.5, 12 in the game. Lead is 3 minutes of the second half. And looking for more. Rejected.
Great block by Boachi.
14 for Mathurin, and we seesaw back and forth here between the two.
They're hurting themselves at the free throw line now, too.
Mathurin off the mark on a 3. Ballo keeps it alive. Larson will try one. Our 2-hour time difference. Doing my homework in my room, and I'm watching golf on a Friday. I go, this is cool.
Yeah, well, I loved it. That Zalatoris is some player.
He is.
The Pauley Pavilion, packed house for a top 10 matchup between rivals UCLA and Arizona. Hot start for both teams. Both squads shooting over.
Riley is playing like Dave Cowens used to play. Now, I asked Cody in practice today if he knew about Dave Cowens. He gave me the dazed look like, what are you talking about? The same look I observed. He was focused, tuned in right from the start.
Observer eat. Mathurin misses, batted around to Bellis, able to keep it alive. And here's Larson lining up a 3.
African teammate.
Watson drills a 3. The lead is up to 10 now for UCLA. The Bruins are 5 from 7 from behind the arc. Meanwhile, a miss by Mathurin to 12 for UCLA.
Peyton Watson taking the most of this grand opportunity for him. Look at Watson again.
But Ballo gets the offensive rebound and is fouled on the putback try.
In all of college basketball, 14.5 seconds per possession. That's tremendous. Not quite Mike D'Antoni, but getting closer.
Koloko bats it out, and Larson trying to 13. UCLA led by as many as 15 in the first half.
Somebody might want to tell Christian Koloko that Cody Riley's left-handed.
Mathurin
the strength,
missing.
the power.
Jump ball between Bernard.
In those little shots in the rim, or get somebody like Swen Nader or Jim Nielsen to hack him every time in practice. Whoa.
Mathurin long off the back rim. Koloko has gotten bigger, averaging 13 points per game, good for 8th in the conference. Meanwhile, Arizona's 0 for 4. They finally get a bucket here in the second half, and it's a 3-point chance for Bennedict Mathurin.
I mean, Hawkins is a perfect
in here in the second half alone.
Can he convert to some offensive plays here? Great defense by Tiger. Wow.
Mathurin gets it back, misses the shot, cleared by Cody Riley. Mathurin, Arizona keeps possession though. Larson short with a 3. Koloko bats it out to Mathurin. He goes up and gets the bounce.
Bennedict Mathurin just taking control here for his
basket. Gets the layup. Jaquez coming alive here in the second half. Mathurin left open, and he drills a 3.
Celebration for the continues to struggle. Mathurin finding himself alone on the island. Great footwork.
How about Jaquez? Comes from behind with the swat. He's got 10 points here in the second half. Makes a big defense.
Looks to score when the team is in trouble. They're rolling right now. He's going to let the other guys carry the load.
Mathurin rejected by Jaquez. How about UCLA protecting the rim here in the second half?
This has not been Arizona's best game, and yet they're still right in this.
Mathurin, great move, drives, blocked again by Watson.
Look at Peyton Watson in transition on the left.
A little too much adrenaline after those blocks. Too strong on the 3. Arizona in transition. Kyer feeds underneath. Mathurin missed the layup. And on the second try, he's fouled. 15.
For Jaquez, Bernard.
Here's Mathurin penetrating. Tough shot, it won't go.
Jules Bernard, just fierce as can be. Going to the hoop. Brilliant. Cody Riley at the beginning of the game setting the tempo. And the way they keep, now that's great defense.
Johnson got the block. Koloko, good hustle to keep it alive.
Plenty of time.
Ball, that was kind of an awkward shot. And he comes up slow, is holding the back of his neck. Here's Mathurin.
Jaime Jaquez.
Wow. How about the defense by the Bruins at the rim here in the second half?
So Joe Brown gets the defensive assignment on Krisa to start the game for Cal. Mathurin, tough shot. Koloko, right back up.
Nothing much Kelly can think about being athletic, but this Arizona team is not only athletic, but they're very skilled. That kid can really shoot the ball. Look at that stroke.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about 30 different Arizona. USC's right there with that length at every position.
And this is without Tubalis. There's one of the prettiest strokes in the country right there. He just comes off and doesn't even hesitate.
For Cal, we haven't seen much of Marsalis Roberson. He's a freshman from O'Dowd High School in Oakland. And Mathurin just drains another 3. 3 for 3. Mike, you said a great thing about Foreman, because that's something Cal's missed. They've not been able to play Foreman as much as they'd want this year.
Well, and that's when they recruited him. Yeah. He was an outside shot. High ball screen.
Mathurin. Oh, he got caught by Kwani on the baseline. Puts it up anyway. Shepard's going to launch from midcourt.
Nope. But the good news is if you're Arizona, it's not bothering him. He's still playing within the contest, just as I say that. That might have been a little bit of a force because he hadn't gotten a good shot for a while, but you haven't seen that right there. That's not a good one.
Well, Arizona still has a makeup. There's Ball and Mathurin. He can't believe he missed it. And Foreman at the other end. Well, it's one thing Arizona reflects against 2022 basketball. This is truly an international team.
Yes, it is. You're seeing more and more of that. Of course, the United States has gone.
Bennedict Mathurin the pull-up, and he ties the game.
Boy, he is so skilled. You worry about him coming off the screen and curling.
For how successful they've been. As Stanford, another look inside. Kirk Kriisa grabs a loose ball. Arizona runs with Bennedict Mathurin in transition. 3!
And this is what's difficult when you play.
Jaden Allaire denied. Drop pass, deep 3. Bennedict Mathurin.
You got to get a timeout. Got to get a timeout. Looks like Coach House is.
To Silva. Stumbles and throws it away. Pelle Larsson a 2-on-1 with Mathurin. Larsson drops it off, and Mathurin the slam. Bennedict Mathurin already with 10.
And that's what kills you against him.
Justin Kier, who started in the absence of Kirk Kriisa last Saturday against Utah. Bennedict Mathurin splits a double team and a finger roll left it short. And the rebound grabbed by Spencer Jones for the Cardinal.
You get beat against the Cardinal, they will light it up.
Bennedict Mathurin from way behind the line.
Roxy, that's not a good
by metrics is the tallest team in the country as they average over 6'7" per player. Bennedict Mathurin missing for the first time from deep, and Stanford grabs the rebound while the Cardinal.
A team where you got 4 or 5 other guys that can probably get you 20 if they need to.
Missed the 3, and the rebound, Jaden Allaire and the Cardinal.
Still a tough. Stanford trying to deal with some of their foul issues, going to a 2-3 zone and see if Arizona will struggle. And they have.
Offensive rebound, Pelle Larsson to kick it.
Commit to defending and guarding the ball.
Trail 3. Bennedict Mathurin the miss, and Michael O'Connell the rebound for the Cardinal.
Mathurin going a little cold.
To the three-point line. That's what makes him a hard coverage. He can do both. He can beat you in the paint, but he can also step out.
Mathurin just inside of the three-point line. Elevated quickly, comes up empty. So, but they want more minutes out of him. He's healthier now.
They have to with Carlson being out.
Brewster elevates, grabs that rebound after the Mathurin miss.
Since he's been out, I did talk to him earlier. He said he's hoping to be back next week sometime.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, initially they were safely saying with that appendectomy 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's optimistic.
Well, that's him talking. Ho-hum back in the top 10 immediately.
Loss of games and shutdowns. Only making it clear it could be a reason as Mathurin clears some space. It could be a reason that our team is where his brother still plays. My brother.
Couple stops here in a row for Arizona. Let's see if they can get the tempo going.
Big Ben with the miss that time. The sixth. The one thing Lincoln has really improved upon this year is his rebounding. Although that time he stepped out defensively, and Mathurin took him to school.
Well, Mathurin's a 3-level scorer. He's got the 3 ball. You just saw them
possessed in this game as we head to the 1-minute mark. Slotted off the glass by Koloko.
Well, Horchitz better realize.
Goodness.
They keep trying him. It ain't going to work.
Koloko. Mathurin. This is the one we're looking to see what he can do in the second half.
Here's the thing. What with the score has been very consistent all year with what they do.
Arizona makes 32 field goals a game. Along the baseline, maybe he'll get going. They assist 22 lead. Mathurin trying to add to that tally. He may get the double digits. We'll see. He's got 8 now. Trying to get to those double digits. He got there. That's 11 points from Liddy.
Welcome everybody on FS1 Pac-12.
Turnovers entirely too much for a Tad Boyle coach team. I know that's something they'll talk about at halftime, but they got to do themselves some favors and take care of the ball.
Mathurin off on the 3. Batty is there. Ben, long 3. No. Ellis, back iron. Battle for the rebound. Won by Tubelis. Swinging across court, Ben Mathurin. No on the triple try.
Back and to start the opening minutes of the second half, Arizona hasn't really unloaded on him yet, so it's a back and forth possession. That's a nice flex cut right there.
Leaves it short. Larson is there, takes a shot to the face, seems to be okay. Mathurin off the window.
Oh, and the degree of difficulty right there for Mathurin. I mean, you talk about Koloko. One of the things that doesn't show up on the stat sheet, how many layups does he take away per night? How many shots does he alter? Points that don't actually get scored because of his...
How to get stopped. Look what's happening at the top of the picture there. Yeah. Mike Hopkins took Fuller out and is talking to him about the very thing you just said.
Not a good shot.
Yeah. Pelle Larson in with the opposite player out, talked to him, but then puts him right back in.
This looks like the base set defense for Washington in that zone where those guards are pushed out to the three-point line. There's Mathurin. So what's available? The free throw line. They will give you that free throw line. He's got the right game plan for this zone here tonight. Different personnel, but same thoughts.
Mathurin, second chance three for Arizona. So I'm guessing that was it. Yep, nice cross pass, 3 and 1.
But did you see where Larson caught it? That's the soft spot. So if you make Washington adjust to that area, it opens up. Last time I was here, Balla played really well. Affected the game against Cal Baptist. They're getting that corner three. It's just a matter if they can knock it down. Creases started thing.
Yes.
And if everyone's standing.
And here comes the easy one, giving it up. Oh! And the hammer from Mathurin. Terry by Terry.
Terry again.
And Terrell Brown did the same there on Mathurin. This time Mathurin has the three and hits it.
He's a good-looking shooter, and he's got to usually get a shot up, so there's no turnovers there. Probably part of the reason why Washington leads the league in that category. But you also need to look at shot selection as well. Okay, so you're not turning it over, but are you getting?
Well, there's your interior. You said that completely shut down Jamal Bay, and at the other end, Mathurin flushes.
I was going to tell Bay not to try it. That thing would have got sent back. Did the smart thing, unfortunately.
A great country in Lithuania with
good play design for Washington out of that timeout to get Matthews a 3. And there's, after watching this, I'd put some money on the fact that Terrell Brown's probably going to lead this conference in scoring this year.
And would you guess he's going to wind up seeing some different defense?
It decides who wins the conference championship. Nice pass.
Mathurin.
Sometimes when you have too much room and too much time, you miss it. 2-possession game.
Inside Mathurin, a chance to get 3 back. Larson with the delivery.
Zona.
Step ball fake. Side 3. Mathurin, nicely done. 23 for Mathurin.
So it's both of those things, improvement and also sustained effort every night.
So speaking of the Huskies, they will be in Utah Thursday night. That's our next scheduled men's basketball game. Dealing with the crazy plane schedules right now, too. Right. Waking up this morning, checking. There's the lob. What a perfect setup by Creasa.
They ball watch a little bit when that ball shot. Tennessee trying to take advantage of it on the offensive glass.
Cats have had the same starting 5 every game this season. Bennedict Mathurin is off the mark with his first attempt. Had a bounce off Koloko's hands. Pull up from Mathurin. And Arizona, 3.5 minutes into this one, still scoreless. Without, especially in the front court, a whole lot of depth, and without Kim Aiken Jr. again tonight. He'd been a key piece early on. Ben Mathurin gives him their first bucket.
Talked about Arizona getting 50 points. Arizona came in with a 38% two-point defense. One of the best in the country. Tennessee going right at that number.
Here's Mathurin for 3. Rick Barnes is a very demanding coach and demands that attention to detail on the defensive side. Here's Mathurin for 3. Arizona continuing to play Colorado State, one of the 6 remaining unbeatens.
He's really good.
A nice move.
Tom, he's good enough to single-handedly bring Arizona back in this game. He's that tough of a cover because of his about every possession right now for Arizona. And he's the guy.
Cats one for their last 9, and there it is on cue. He's got a dozen.
He just got a bounce about.
Kyer baseline. Mathurin takes it himself with great length at 6'6", gets it all the way in. He's got 14.
Arizona won the gap that.
By far the lowest point production in a half. They scored 29 in the second half against Wichita State earlier this season. 3 ball is good, and that's Bennedict Mathurin again.
Make a mistake on.
Did I get credit for a steal at the end?
Yeah, you did.
Risa, they share it again. It ends up with Mathurin. And a foul on a push-up inside. Coloco's third. Don't point in this one. He averages 16.
Good step up. My combo on Mathurin. Better get there again.
Mathurin with an air ball. And on that possession, Vescovy in the game. Jammed his finger. And an air ball from Vescovy. Push ahead. Mathurin jams it home.
He is so good. He is so good. And Mathurin's got to start getting some looks. Tough pass.
Follow. Again, Kamwa got in the way, but it was put back by Mathurin.
One of the better
tornado victims from primarily the western part of the state, including Mayville, Kentucky. We saw Mayville's finest. Chris Lofton in the building tonight.
Yes.
Mathurin drains another. He's got 25.
We'll play right now. If you're Josiah Jordan-James, you stay attached. Just like that. There's a really good job by Josiah Jordan-James to be there with just
under a minute to play.
How big was the 2 points that Creasy cost him off the technical?
Into the corner. Blocked by James.
What a job. James needs to walk away.
Start the game, and we're down 7-0 here.
Mathurin tries to get him going. He's done that the last 3 games. He drains the triple. Hey, he's got players he can go to. His Armstrong comes up on deep penetration in the paint.
Arizona hasn't gotten a whole lot of stops here early. Let's see if they can take this stop and get something out of it. Mathurin a little out of control.
Arizona, Sunrise Mountain High School, a couple of times all Arizona basketball player. Who will get him going? He's
3 because it's off the dribble.
And a chance at a 3-point play. Bennedict Mathurin.
As good as the start was for Cal Baptist.
For the holidays, many of them back home, so this ticket not part of their student package. They're able to offer those to the community, and the community gobbled them up. Beautiful pass, Mathurin bucket.
Terry's been doing it all year. The goal should be to try and get this thing to double digits before halftime.
He sees his shot, and there's a reason why. A triple for Benz. Leads his conference in block shots. Wielding the basketball around. Mathurin comes up short. There are bodies underneath. There's a rebound.
Got the guy you're guarding. In a zone, you got to go find somebody to box out.
Risa finds Mathurin, comes up short. Answers, so bringing it 4.
Good find.
A couple of assists that have passed him by because of Mathurin misses.
2 good looks for Mathurin, too.
Armstrong bangs that one home. Trey with another bucket.
Cut it to 12 now.
4-time captain Mathurin.
I think that may be the case with Balla and why he's coming on.
And international play, the U19 team saw him do some big things.
And played 10 minutes in this one.
I'm telling you, man, we started to see him late last night. Just some flickers of that look. As Larson responds with a 3. Terry with a pass fake gets open. A third opportunity for the Cats on this trip. And it's the freshman Adama Ball making an impact just like that. I had a here they go in the half court. Dalen Terry looking for his first bucket of the night. He's got it. 18-5 run for the Cats. Mathurin feeling it up top. Coloco adjusts and scores.
Mick Cronin coaches so hard. I love it, man. And his players trust him.
Terry, catch and shoot. Rains it home. Johnson quickly doubled. Not a great offensive player. And he turns it over. Here come the Cats. Dalen Terry throws it down. UCLA has prided itself on its defense under Mick Cronin. Looking for a stop. Down 6. Mathurin whips it inside. They still get the finish. It's Terry again.
The Wildcats need to pound it inside. That is where their ultimate advantage is.
From the up top, it's Tubelis. You saw Colorado really trying to double Koloko. There's Tubelis as a smaller man on him. Now Batty helps.
Great ball fake.
There's that could be a top 10, 12-footer, but Tubelis make.
What a team. I mean, valiant effort by these Buffaloes. Over the top again, Christian Koloko. That's how you finish. Quickness, balance, footwork.
Lisa between the legs in transition. Mathurin a shot fake and a bounce pass. A gather and a right-handed wrench for Umar Ballo.
Not necessarily the fastest individuals, but their tempo, the way they run to spots. Someone like Koloko, he knows he's going to be rewarded for being in the right place early.
Well, and that's from Ben Mathurin.
Neck down. Wow. But he's been able to make it. She's still hanging in there. Throw it down, Christian Koloko. I'm thinking about Justin Kier going to your left, get in the air, and put it in your face.
Now he's got to defend Koloko. Great pass by Mathurin. I think it's an underrated part of Mathurin's game. It's certainly something he's gotten better at as the season defensively. And now Mathurin looking to push tempo.
Shoot it right there.
He does. And he buries it. Back-to-back threes for Justin Kier.
He's going to stop coming for that ball. Oh, over the top.
Another great pass by Mathurin. They're doing such a good job finding Koloko near the rim.
That play was over.
Can't go under on any screens on him or he'll drill it.
Mathurin. There is Krisa, who wears his first name on the back of his jersey, and shooting shoulder's good. It was
transferred in from Rice. His last 5 games, he's averaging 20 and 8, almost 4 assists. Good pass.
Pelle Larsson with the payoff 3.
Well, this is just a great passing. Apollo did a nice job of pushing Mobley out to make him catch it further out on the lane and extend that catch.
High handoff and the finish. Mathurin to Terry. Also, shot clock at 7 for Mathurin.
Another hesitation move.
Oh, what a pass! Oh, Barbalo!
Boy, Dixon Waters was right. Now, this has been a one-sided game, but impressive for Arizona. Good pass.
Oh, again, Mathurin with that look.
Just an open side.
Well, Goodwin returns to the bench with his 4th foul. Mobley had a quick breather. And Koloko, what a catch. And he just
looks around, finds Mathurin on the wing.
They've got the mismatch in the post right now. And they're going to give Koloko the high post jumper, and he nails it.
The 7. I do believe these Buffaloes believe they can win this game now, Corey. Mathurin to Bellis. A defensive breakdown by the Buffs.
And that is Arizona basketball. High pick.
Thriller in the Big Ten between Ohio State and Illinois. 18-18, but that does not tell the whole story of this game. Arizona, number 2 team in the nation, started out at an 8 to start the second half. Mathurin, pocket pass, and one for Tubelis.
You mentioned it, the pocket pass, right? That's the Arkansas. The odds of those other teams, going 4-1, 5-1 in the next 2 weeks is very unlikely. And I think Arizona has a great chance to win out.
Set of this game, Krisa the save. Who missed, the Canadian? Mathurin, wow, up top, Christian Koloko. Well, that was run. The junior from Boston in off the bench for the Ducks. Mathurin looking inside for Koloko. Now the crossover and the kick. Terry for 3. I know. Mathurin up top. Terry
transition. In, but the shot fake was the key.
Well, what a boost off the bench Eric Williams Jr. has been tonight. Koloko from Mathurin.
You run that, Dan, in the middle of the 4 clock.
Mathurin saves it. 5 on the shot clock. Kerr with it. Kerr Kriisa with a 30-footer to put Arizona on top.
Well, you can see, Darren, Oregon State, everyone heading back on defense. They do not want Arizona to get running. Doesn't matter. Arizona gets it down deep to Bellis, basically under the net.
In all the college basketball, no doubt about it.
You mentioned it, did not have any offers out of high school at Garfield in the Seattle area as the Wildcats hit inside against that zone.
Competitive. He took that to the rack and threw it down.
On the fly again, alley-oop. Back-to-back slam dunks for the Wildcats. And some really tough shots early in the lane. And the defense has smothered him since. Oh, nice, beautiful dive down low to Koloko.
Yeah, another dunk for Arizona. Like you said, an absolute.
No. I remember in that tournament, they beat 3 #1 seeds to win the national championship.
Larson back the other way, and that stretches the lead back out to 8. That 3-point shot misses. All of a sudden, shot's not going down for the Cougs, and they are.
Another fantastic pass. But, you know, Mathurin really makes it happen. I mean, not only is he tremendous on the break.
He was the son of Dennis Rodman, but I'm sure he's right now in the shadow very much of his sister, who just got named to the women's national soccer team.
8 was the last time the Cougars were in the NCAA tournament, you know, and
Koloko, pure.
And you and I remember that team. Robbie Cobb.
With a turnover right off the hop for Arizona State. 3-ball. Kriisa.
Well, Tommy Lloyd could not have been more than that.
Koloko with defensive board. He clears to Mathurin. Up ahead. Another one. This time Terry. And the Wildcats cannot.
Everything. We got Ben Mathurin to do some stuff. Why don't you just do what you're good at?
Tubelis left wide open. Now he'll take a dribble in. Too easy. Azuolas Tubelis has 12. It's a game high.
The Pauley Pavilion, packed house for a top 10 matchup between rivals UCLA and Arizona. Hot start for both teams. And help develop them. Think of the growth of all of these guys and how tough this team. You don't get to the Final Four going from the first 4 to the Final 4 without toughness. As Arizona gets a bucket, another 3.
Arizona was befuddled, and we did win there. And it's always fun to win at McHale. Look at that
and
ball.
Kriisa, after the shot, the original shot was, that wasn't blocked, that was smothered.
And look, a lot of times it's worth it to do that early, just to plant the fact that you're not going to get anything for free. See, look at
holy socks. Mathurin and Koloko rising over every times. Arizona and Oregon will only play once this year. That game will be in Tucson.
Well, he's been quiet until right there.
Yeah. They're very kind of chuckled after that game because Arizona still won that game with Northern Colorado, but Mathurin,
holy smokes!
Wow, how about that? Didn't matter as the guy close to him.
He was.
For Dalen Terry, the second highest scoring team in the country, makes it 6-2.
And now you see why right there. They're smothering the ball on defense, and that was a 4-on-1 break for the
Arizona Wildcats.
This was my favorite time of the game when I was a freshman in the sophomore at Arizona. Time to shine. Show the coaches what you got.
Umar pass, or can Utah execute, get some buckets, and try and slow Arizona down some?
Mathurin over the shoulder to Azuolas Tubelis. He takes that one home. A moment ago, Stefanovic with the bucket for the youth.
Utah's that lack of production with Carlson being out. Booth Gotch, like he has the capability to have big games. Whoa! Bellis.
Continuing to push right back Utah with yet another bucket.
Oh, Arizona, they could be up 30 and they're still playing fast.
And a chance to go to the line as well.
Inside to Koloko, spinning and hitting.
He's gotten so much better with his footwork and then up on him, and he took him straight off the one-on-one. Nice play for Colorado.
Nice feed down low to Koloko, and he's rocking the rim.
You're so busy watching. The officials felt like there's a little too much pushing and shoving there.
Tubelis for three.
They can push out, but they have backline rim protection. Tubelis, but more importantly, Koloko.
And from the top, Terry swishes. Mathurin there being the setup guy. It's a nice setup, but Jackson Grant does not finish. And Dalen Terry does.
Listen.
And I think they're going to see if that's 2 or 3 here.
On the opponent's floor. Got that cockiness about him. Terry with the jam. What a run by Arizona. They've made each of their last first half. Mathurin with the assist to Terry. Yeah, really under control, wasn't he? Mathurin under pressure. Never panicked. No, that's that hard scoring cut I'm talking about that you have to make against Tennessee. Taken away. 3-on-2. Here's Terry. And he's going to the line.
The Canadian shooter.
That's exactly what happened last year, that USC game. They got going from the three-point line, and it was hard to turn them off. Tubelis gets one to go.
Tubelis, as you said, Raul.
It makes you play faster than you want to.
That was Koloko again. Absolutely. Hunter rushed that shot. Pella Larson. A triple.
Danger zone time.
This is the other part of Arizona that has really caught so many people's attention this year, is how much fun they are to watch. They play fast, they share the ball. I mean, all the things you personified when you
time of my life. And now here he is in the Conference of Champions. Thank you, Mark Few. Thank you, Gonzaga. Thank you, Timothy Egan. Beautiful.
Well, plenty of time there, no challenge, so Kyer Light.
Throwback in many respects to days gone by in college basketball. Creasy, count it. Now look, that's his first 3, only his second field goal.
Koloko backing down EK, splits the 2. Here's Mathurin with the throw to the corner. Rising Dalen Terry, yes.
Before, maybe not in this building, but similar. I don't think they're going to get rattled no matter what the score is.
Nice entry from Mathurin. Basket interference. Get the 2. Julius Tubelis. Krisa throws down to Tubelis. Cross-court pass. Nice find. Koloko. Didn't get to see much of him because of foul trouble in the first half.
Well, just so you know, JB, this has been...
Mathurin on the step back dime. Tubelis pays it off.
Tubelis so good with his feet down there.
The screen for Krisa. 10 to shoot. Mathurin down to the post. Ran EK defending. Oh, what a great matchup.
See, but the difference between him and the Koloko.
Good point. Good point.
Cats have numbers again. And another easy 2, this time by Dalen Terry.
3 rebounds and 9 minutes of work. Marballo's about to come back in. Again we see the give and go, the floating into the middle, hammered by Koloko.
You know, if you watch, staying within their own system, even though they're down 30, 40 points, but they're staying right within the things they're supposed to do to get better.
Shooter's touch inside the paint.
On that first. If you're not going to shoot the first one, don't shoot the second one. And I know for a fact the Michigan coaching staff is encouraging him to shoot. What a pass by Mathurin up top to Koloko.
Mathurin looking for teammates.
Yeah, that shot may be a little early, even though he had made the previous one.
Koloko, beautiful spin and hits.
Koloko inside, and you know, if they help out at all on Tubelis, someone's going to have an open 3.
Dalen Terry was raising his hand. Krisa gets the roll. That's his 3rd triple on the night.
They should get a bonus. They should get all kinds of accolades for what they went through.
Herculean efforts all around.
Perfect word.
Aiken Jr. with another triple that is true. 6'11", 225. He's only going to get better. Reigning Summit League 6th man of the year. Aiken Jr. is feeling it from 3. That is his 3rd.
Off for the last 15 minutes or so. Another transition opportunity to the trailing Kriisa, who buries it. He's got 9. And pure shooter, not only from 3. Look at that. 84.6 from the line. Another opportunity for the ball to be in motion. That was unselfish. Post to post.
Came up and knocked it away and deflected and got the easy layup from his teammate Justin.
Tim Finke leaning in, he's short. Smitty, though, you were impressed defensively, right, with Tim Finke?
The game against Brian, but his defense, I mean, he plays next level defense.
It's a first look for Tanner Holden. First 5 possessions, he hadn't had a shot opportunity.
6'6", and Tubelis is 6'11". That was pretty easy for him.
Jab step there for Finke.
Go, go, go.
Part of a 9-0 run here for Arizona, looking to add to it.
This team can score the basketball.
Good pump fake.
Pump fake, 1 dribble pull up, too strong for Calvin.
We've seen enough. We've seen upsets starting on yesterday, so it's not impossible.
Team only has 1 free throw attempt in the first half, and that's the Wild Cats.
Yeah, Coloco's got another block. He's got 3 blocks here in the game. And his tally in this first half, guys, 4 points, 7 rebounds.
This Arizona team, they will find it. They're one of the tallest teams in America.
Juzang again. Offline this time. Mathurin's got it. And that is not something UCLA can match up with that size. They're tracked down by Tubelis. Terry with a pass fake gets open. A 3rd opportunity for the Cats on this trip. And it's the freshman Adama Ball making an issue. Juzang thinking about it. Couple of dribbles, a step back. A rebound for Mathurin. That's his shot, Jules Bernard. Has to have it, but it was blocked by Ballo. Coloco on one trip, Ballo on the next. They foul Mathurin with 19 seconds.
Make them all these days. Evan Batty's got to create something.
Julian Hammond's miss cleared by Mathurin.
This matchup of just came from the high desert to the low desert.
Using the Tubelis screen. Ball batted up there.
That's when you come at the jump hook there.
The corner 3, no.
One good thing about the Colorado game right now is that they have done something for the shot to be in a better position to rebound and not have to back up. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it was. Mathurin clears it.
But the defensive discipline of the Wildcats. Every little
young team. And the majority of these guys are going to come back, and a young, strong nucleus for Jared Haas is Brandon Ingram to miss, or Harrison Ingram rather to miss. Here is Ingram, shovels to Jaden Dallaire. He is fouled. Dallaire will get to the lump. Inside, Maxime Reynaud spinning. And Dalen Terry gets it for Arizona.
One thing for Reynaud, the offseason, work on his base, the strength of his base so he doesn't get...
Stanford is 6 for 8 from 3. And the rebound. Here comes Dalen Terry. Arizona looking to force tempo.
But when you play Arizona, there's all
Julius Tubelis.
11-second differential here. I like that Ingram attacked the big, though, on the switch. Just didn't get it to go down. High-low. See there? And again, really interested to see adjustments both ways in the second half.
Missed both. Bennedict Mathurin the rebound. And the use it or lose it timeout for Tommy Lloyd. They're at 8-10.
Now has Arizona's full attention on the defensive end.
Max Merle missing a 3. Bennedict Mathurin the rebound.
No throw ahead that time. Mathurin wants it himself.
The floater rattles out. Maxime Reynaud the rebound and a tie-up. Arizona ball.
Well, again, I go back to Reynaud and that base strength. He went up, was in great position.
Gets it on the ball. And one will go at the freshman. Ball, though, pretty long. Foreman deep. Missed it all. Mathurin boards it and will bring it. But Kerr Kriisa definitely brings it. The swagger. No question. It reminds me almost like a day. Trying to think of somebody. Of course, Terry, like I said, Bella switching on to Shepard, hands him off. He hangs but could not hit. Mathurin breaks out. Kyer for Shepard playing really well in screen roll right now. This one hits off the heel. Volley pushes it over to Mathurin. Anticevich could not answer. All Cats there for the rebound. In fact, two collide as Mathurin and Terry go spilling.
Clearing the traffic was a perfect explanation of it.
He wasn't going to miss. It was just a matter of whether he could avoid the 3-second violation before
That's
he dunked it. One and done for Cal. Here comes Mathurin.
An assistant at Gonzaga, so winning a regular season title for him, it's not about that. Now, he wants the players to enjoy it, but he wants their focus to be on winning a national title. Title is Terry soars to the rim and gives the Wildcats
spirit.
his first field goal. Jaleel missed it. That was followed there defensively. And now Mathurin looking to push tempo.
Shoot it right there.
He does. And he buries it. Gaining defense. Gets a look here, though, but can't hit it. Offensive rebound. Reno underneath the layer.
Christian Koloko from nowhere. Bill Russell. Akeem Olajuwon. Children.
9-point lead.
Send it back again, Christian.
He definitely altered that shot. 5-on-4 for Arizona. Krisa for the dagger three. No good. A foul that was called in two as they now play 20 games in conference play and get to 28 wins. They got a chance to get over 30 wins even before the NCAA tournament, where they have a great chance of being a number one.
Tonight, USC can match a school record with his 26th victory. Shot on the way from Boogie Ellis, and it's long, and Arizona has a rebound.
Well, USC got a little 5.
It's a sweet move. He couldn't quite finish it.
I think that's 1 for 8 from 3 right now for USC. Arizona's made his living from 3 in this game.
It's Arizona ball, it should be. Because the last tie-up we had on the other end stayed with SC. Stops to open the second half. Now they can get a little offense going. Isaiah Mobley shoots the air ball.
Cabela's was on him, just a little late getting there, but Mobley airballed it. I was looking at anything on the jersey.
Not much is going SC's way right now. With Lincoln Riley in attendance, they're down by 4 touchdowns.
Loco inside, but it's easier said than done. Here's Batty on the low block. Little step back, rattles out.
That's a good possession right there for Colorado. You want to get Batty the ball on the block.
Neek Clifford turns the corner, pulls up, off to the right. Ball comes out to Batty, finds Walker for 3. Little strong. Luke O'Brien, the sophomore from Littleton, Colorado. Keyshawn Bartholomew, who was the first Buffalo on the floor pregame getting up shots, gets his first shot and it's off the mark. Still 2-on-1 Colorado. Simpson attacks. Missed the dunk. The lid's still on the basket at that end for the Buffalo.
And that was an outstanding sequence for the Buffs. They really needed to convert.
Clifford left alone as the defender fell. Mathurin grabs the miss. Walker dumps it off. Tough spot for Batty. Thought Walker could have put that one up.
Arizona on the run. They've got numbers.
69-43. Gotch feeds the perimeter. Now 3 is skipped off the rim. Koloko against Carlson. Went over top of him, couldn't score. Mathurin the rebound, rejected.
Yes, he can shoot it from outside, but he has got a quick first step to the rim.
It's a bit of trivia, just we were talking about Krisa.
Golden, who gets blocked that time by Koloko, who timed it perfectly. Wow. And how about the alley-oop? Terry couldn't quite get there.
And see, that's the difference, Lisa, in playing against a team like Arizona or Bryant. He was probably thinking in the Horizon Conference, this has never happened to me.
He leaned in, offensive foul call. It's Mathurin's first.
No digits.
The Raiders are down 8.
6 3-point makes here for Wright State. Turnover. Calvin on the push. Over to
if they're able to hold on against Wright State.
You've been waiting a while, right? You're playing your conference tournament. You wait until Friday to play one of the later games.
Arizona looking for an answer here early on in the second half. Bennedict Mathurin. Size advantage inside with the pass errant. Juzang out of the mess. Pushes for top. Mathurin comes and gets it. Oh, he left the dunk short. Offensive foul. Mathurin shot out of a cannon with bad intentions.
This matchup of De Silva and Mathurin is...
Wow, what an offensive foul. How about that? Yes. After a great screen, got Mathurin.
Play him smart there, Tristan De Silva. He has 2 fouls, right?
Offensive foul. Offensive foul. Mathurin colliding with Batty, and that's Arizona is +8 on the boards.
So Colorado has a gold standard type of deal here. Great defense. We'll get back to that.
Oh, and there's Terry. Guys are going to come back, and a young, strong nucleus for Jared Haas as Brandon Ingram or Harrison Ingram rather than miss. Here is Ingram, shovels to Jaden Dallaire. He is fouled. Dallaire will get to the line as bodies went crashing.
Mathurin trying to fit it in. Was it deflected? Our crew says no.
Had pretty good defense there. That was just great offense.
Mathurin held to only 1 made field goal so far in this first half.
And he's got handles, and he's crafty, he's creative with the ball.
Nearly a 4-minute field goal drought for the Wildcats, and now a turnover. Final 5 seconds belong to Cal. They trimmed it to single digits.
Player, this guy, Mathurin, certainly an NBA player.
Going to be a lottery pick, you would think.
How many in the lottery? 15?
14. 14. The teams that don't make the
U of A raining down from the rafters in this yet again sold out McHale.
What impressed you the most tonight about Arizona? Because this was a game where they were in a fight.
USC really trying to get out and pressure. Got a switch here.
Mathurin, the lob to Koloko, a little too tall, and Mobley has the steal, and then Koloko.
Mathurin. Offensive foul. Barthélemy stood in, and
Illinois 18-18, but that does not tell the whole story of this game. Arizona, #2 team in the nation, started out with an 8-0 run. Utah with a chance to take the lead there.
Give it up this time. And again, well defended. This is Flowers.
In fact, he didn't miss a shot.
That's right.
The bench for Arizona, for Arizona won that game. Nice steal here. Should be an easy one.
All the way to the basket. Roberts for the finish.
See if you get a jump tight ball here.
They do, and Arrow's going to be Washington State. We talked earlier about Arizona and the international players that they have, and Tommy Lloyd's ability to recruit.
Krisa, no. And an offensive rebound. Mathurin stripped. Sun Devils want to run. Lawrence to the 10.
Well, Arizona State has made 11 three-pointers. If you told Bobby Hurley that, he probably would have felt pretty good about his team's chances.
2004, excuse me.
Going the other way. Going to get Arizona on a foul. And Terry's got it up ahead. Mathurin just lost it.
You know what I love about that pass? A kick-ahead pass. The Arizona team is so good at deal with it. Oftentimes, these high ankle sprains can last a month or two. And he came back after just 5 days and really hasn't looked the same.
So it's more of a matchup.
Stack.com, where dreams become reality.
Back to this game. Arizona 3 for its last 20 and missed 9 straight threes. And now a turnover out of the timeout. Watson driving, gets 2. And the lead is up.
Work against Christian Coloco.
Mathurin fumbles it. Boy, Arizona just sloppy. And then Mathurin turns it over.
It's the way they looked against Tennessee.
You know, they call things, and so Tommy Lloyd's got to make sure that he doesn't allow the officials to overreact, and Arizona's got to do the same thing. And good job. Shepard's actually done a pretty good job on Mathurin. Oh, we got to try to get a little too fancy. The backdoor cut.
Arizona's pushed this lead to over 20 in a flash. Like you said, with high percentage shots, sharing the ball, they turn it over right there, and it's just a question of can Stanford string together 3 or 4 good possessions.
Lead in the all-time series. Stanford swept the season series last year. But again, Arizona's dominance, they've won 10 straight here at Maples Pavilion. They have 13 rebounds between them. Do a fastball right by him that time. Ajulas Tubelis is 3 shy of his career high in a game, which is score from Iowa City.
Welcome everybody on FS. 6.6 rebounds and those 3 personal fouls. Ben Mathurin with a head of steam gets whistled for.
Another Arizona turnover. The turnover gap stays. And luckily for Arizona, that ball rolls to Coloco, but now before a timeout can be called, it's a held ball, and that'll be a turnover. It'll go back to Washington.
How many times tonight has Washington poked it away?
Exactly.
Another board.
Got tied up and threw it up, and Terry Weimer's got him with a walk. Tennessee is building a wall, and Priso struggling with his shot tonight. Here's Larson, got good size. Ball stripped, no whistle. Mathurin wanted it. Again, it looked like Mathurin opened himself up.
Along the baseline, Mathurin, offensive foul.
Take a look at that one if you can. Mathurin gets the baseline, secondary defenders.
Like McHale.
I like the team spirit from the Northern Colorado Bears. Beautiful defense.
That tantalizing look like the deflection might get near the basket.
Physicality in the paint and on the glass from Illinois. Justin Kier, one of the leaders of this team, very comfortable with his role coming off the bench. Mathurin ooping, almost lost out of bounds. Over the speed limit, and Frazier cleans it up. Yeah, that was a smart move by Frazier. Get in position as he did there. Big man, Kofi Coburn back in the game. That might have been a push that they got away with as Tubelis hit the deck. They'll go over his and Illinois on the offensive end, you can tell, Nick, they're trying to slow the pace of play down as best they can. But it's a little bit hard when Frazier plays so much better, particularly as a scorer. When it hit him with blows from the outside, now you can maybe go inside to Coburn. Good job defensively by Coburn there in a mismatch situation.
Rare turnover for Arizona.
Following a rare layup for Jeffrey, one of the nation's leading three-point shooters.
Historical run, Adrian, by Wayne Tinkle. And we talked to him. And one of the things we love about this guy, and everyone does, is whether they're losing 7 straight or whether they're going to the Elite 8, Wayne Tinkle.
You know, you're talking about a team that is not afraid to switch. They can help on screens because their bigs are so mobile, and then they do a great job of getting up and down the floor as well.
My guess is that creates kind of a state of basketball back against it. A little bit out of control in penetration. 15-point lead.
Really didn't need to penetrate. He had him posted up to just dump it inside. But
Ben Mathurin Had the drive, had the dish, but the whistle just after the dish, and he is whistled for his foul that time. As far as this conference goes, they lead the conference, the pack, all out-of-conference games in pace. Traveling violation, Mathurin. Matter of fact, per 40 minutes, Arizona 74.5.
You put your finger on. It's going to be turnovers. I think they still have sequences where they get a little sloppy with the basketball, and you want to achieve your goals. Right, just like that. You've got to take
August through September. He is back in the lineup. He's 100% healthy, but that was a scary fall. Mathurin gets picked up his second foul, so he will go to the bench and get a breather. Confusion on the handoff, turnover for the Council. Will pull it off, and that one is just blocked by.
You should say it all the time. I mean, certainly some things they could work on in the first half. The turnovers, the offensive rebound, and there's the turnovers again, rearing their ugly head.
Etienne Tronics now.
We'll see if that can kind of get him on track. But again, a contested pull-up jumper. This time, Stafford to knock it down.
Mathurin, back-to-back turnovers.
Is always in his team's face about you keep bringing the effort and energy, and the McHale magic will follow. The fans will buy in.
I totally agree with that.
It's not going to be a problem for long because he's got an enormous amount of talent. He will figure it out.
Offensive foul on the drive as Frank Harvey III, our lead official tonight.
For our league, UCLA rises up and wins that game tonight. Unfortunately, no Cody Riley. Got hurt on Tuesday night, out for a couple weeks.
Great to see the students camping out to get into Pauley for that one.
For Steve Kerr, letting him wear his number, too.
Deflected loose ball. Creasa diving for it.
That's why he's a fan favorite right there.
And then for Jack Murphy when he came here to Tucson as an assistant for Sean Miller, retained by Lloyd. Mason Stark highly motivated back home after
Size advantage inside with a pass. Aaron Juzang out of the mess. Pushes for UCLA. Gets blocked by Mathurin.
As a complete game.
Second in the Pac-12 in scoring. Here's Walker on the block. The help side defense was there. Mathurin swats it into the third row.
Plays, but Colorado being unselfish, moving the ball around.
Buffs turn it over. Barthélemy tries to draw the charge. And it's
shoved around out here.
Jaquez got a deflection. 2-on-2. Bernard going to take it. Oh, Mathurin with one of the best blocks of the season.
Of the season ever.
I mean, you got to be on top of your game and get back defensively.
9 straights for Arizona after Stanford scored the game's first points. Jaden Miller denied.
Alerts with a double-double. Tried to get it to Terry, and guess who? Simpson again. Terrific defense. De Silva denied at the rack by Mathurin.
Right? You look at Koloko and he's long and lean. And you look at Ballo and he's, a lot stronger and thicker. Another hammer. Mathurin went up with a block shot. Isn't there?
Sure is.
Doesn't always happen right away. And, oh my goodness, Mathurin swats that one. He asks for the basketball back. He gets it.
The dribble. Dennis, this is a 3. Grant rejected. Gets it back. And he gets it to go.
I love how coaches refer to players as just their numbers.
Yes. Shot clock winding down. And a block. And then the buzzer sounds. Ballo gets the rebound.
Mistake by Pelle Larsson over helping. You got to know who you're guarding and who you can help off.
It's stolen by Mathurin. Into Juzang. Here he comes. Mathurin.
Of Lute Olson able to get the winners of the genetic lottery, and he is certainly one of them.
I'm saying, here we are. There's rep ball ripped from Walker. That was Larson that got his hand in, and Larson will go.
He has a whole basketball in particular. Pete Carrillo. There's a great email thread going around between the Princeton basketball.
Here's Mathurin with a steal, and here comes Showtime.
Off the bench.
Always have to watch Drew Peterson. His shot fake is really good. If he gets you off balance, then he'll make a move.
That, as you mentioned, the passer, Mobley working on Ballo.
Ballo did a nice job of pushing Mobley out to make him catch it further out on the lane and extend that catch.
Poor performance he had the first time these two teams met. He's got 11, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a couple of steals for good measure.
Just too easy. 2-3 zone, and Jalen Terry did a great job of coming from under.
Point line. You mentioned the big shot that he had against Oregon last game. Here's Mathurin.
And numbers for Arizona. Mathurin decides to take it himself.
Player of the week. He scored 20 points or more in what, 5 games now in a row? Impressive.
Marco Anthony.
Garth and Pelle Larsson, I thought as well, came in as a versatile small forward. And his game has really improved. So now, this is an Arizona team, Alex, that is only going to play 8 guys. This is
a leg right there, and you worry about his fatigue, having to go up against all these monsters with size and speed.
It already played.
And it played right there.
He got a little bit Saturday, then it's on the road. 3 straight games for Arizona. Going to make up that USC game. Shot clock violation.
To make at least, but Sabella's put it right on the money.
Brown gets in the lane, can't get this one to go though, but Roberts back on the floor, he gets it stripped, watch out.
Lakomovsky, a good shooter for Washington State in the ballgame for the first time, runs behind Kay's screen. Trying to drop it down to Kay, and stepping in front was Mathurin.
On the road at Tennessee, on the road at UCLA. And this should be a hell ball. Possession arrow favors the Wildcats.
Shot clock inside of 10. Jaquez lost his balance and turned it over.
Mathurin, sorry. I love the way that the
first place. Each team with 1 loss right now in league action. Mathurin with 3 to shoot.
Great play.
Lob pass. Coloco missed the reverse layup. He's looking at his hands as if it slipped out.
Get in the help position when they move it out there.
Terry on the outside. A little too strong. Coloco had it swiped away from him. And now right back to the Wildcats. Mathurin for 3.
Times will come. And don't forget about Peyton Watson.
Juzang doubled. Got
Great
stripped
defense.
by Mathurin. Mathurin taking it away. Sophomore from Montreal. Campbell. Nobody really in foul trouble for Arizona.
Great play, Peyton Watson.
The freshman from Long Beach with the steal. Mathurin, though, gets back. That's 2 steals from Mathurin here in the second half alone.
It's in a 4-on-1. Bennedict Mathurin drops it off, and the lay-in for Jalen Terry, the second highest scoring team in the country, makes it 6-2.
And now you see why right there. They're smothering the.
So no different look on defense yet, right, Don?
No.
Arizona?
No. Pick by Mathurin. Sets up Terry.
This is the Arizona team we thought we'd see.
Reverse it or shoot it.
Yeah,
that's the cut I'm talking about that you have to make against Tennessee.
Taken away. 3-on-2. Here's Terry. And he's going to the line.
Did Drew, spelled D-R-U. Big-time three-point shooter.
Arizona turned it over on that high-low entry, and there's Mathurin taking it in. Throw a pass.
We can mark this date down in NCAA history.
Of course, Pelle Larsson played with Plummer last year, and I told Pelle that the game I saw him throw a pass, and Pelle just smiled.
of the first half for these Arizona Wildcats. I mean, easy call. Throw it up.
Mathurin.
Oh, they work on that shot all the time, and it was Tommy Lloyd who made it. The window comes down, and Sabonis puts his head out the window and looks at him and points at Matt Enzer, and the rest is history. Steal by Murphy.
There was the trap off the inbounds. So well done by Arizona. Every game.
Right.
And but the other sport I spent a lot of time with,
tennis.
One thing they said, no, actually the one baseball. Pete Rose.
Okay.
Frazier.
Look out. He'll launch it. Run down by Plummer, but the loose ball gathered in by Mathurin.
Game right now, 11 by Arizona.
Yeah,
and
Mathurin
leads everybody, AB, with 13.
Yes, yes.
And 8 points, 9 rebounds, 6 of 6 from the line against Northern Arizona. 12 plus 6 against Rio Grande Valley. They don't turn it over often, Sacramento.
Arizona, again, they mix up their defenses. After made free throws, they put the full court pressure on you. Very similar to things that Dana Altman does at Oregon. And then they can finish. They come right back, put the pressure on you again.
Arizona is one of the longest teams in the country. They average around 6'7".
They are huge at every position. Their guards are big. Michigan looks totally out of sorts right now.
Arizona looking to...
Two guys, and you got 7-1 at the rim. Coloco asserting himself with the cut.
Etienne curling off the screen, can't get the handle. Mathurin up ahead, he will be fouled.
That was about to be showtime. That was a
He took this shot at the perfect time, didn't he? This is not a rebuilding situation here in Tucson. See, last year's squad was 17-9.
Bernard the inbounder. Juzang's got it. Johnny Juzang beats the hole.
Person over-helping. You gotta know who you're guarding and who you can help off.
It's stolen by Mathurin.
Able to get the winners of the genetic lottery, and he is certainly one of them.
I'm saying, here we are. There's rep ball ripped from Walker. That was Larson.
Bade at the free throw line. Without his free throws, Arizona be down big. Here's a three. Spencer Jones knocks down the triple. Harrison Ingram.
Remarkable. And the way they moved the ball and cut was really impressive. Good pass there by Peterson.
Luke O'Brien, the sophomore from Littleton, Colorado. Keyshawn Barthelemy, who was
nation at passing the ball, averaging 20 per game. The assist department as Madsen draws a foul.
And I think
front with the 3 big guys that Arizona has, 2 of them in the game at all times. Williams from the baseline, no.
Having at that hamstring back of his knee as well.
Nice fake. Nice fake. That was
from the free throw line are the Wildcats and the Sun Devils. You've already mentioned how infrequently they get there. Just 4 of 6.
Arian Jackson running the point right now. Still has not scored here in the first half.
he looks like he's
21-point game.
He's been really struggling handling the ball.
Gotten off to slow starts. You wonder if it's because they've done so well. They're a top 10 team in the country. If it's kind of getting to their head a little bit, but they've string together some stops here. They're still in position. They haven't caught the big Arizona run yet.
Well, really, almost all of this game has been played with Arizona holding a lead of like 8 to 12 points. Basically the entire game.
Dominant force and economic engine. Great defense.
Yes. Johnson tried to get it back to Hughes on a roll. Shot clock late. Kuntz. Kuntz buries.
See if anybody comes to help.
Jeffries hunting a triple. One and done for the Pokes. Coloco rebound. Here he comes again. No hesitation.
Arizona averaging just under 90 points per game in their first 5. That's top 10 in the country. Beautiful pass into the corner. Turned out.
They are looking to push the ball. They threw it up to Christian Coloco, who just couldn't get it to go over Hunter Dickinson. And you got 7-1 at the rim. Coloco asserting himself with the cut.
Etienne curling off the screen, can't get the handle. Mathurin up ahead.
Player this year, no doubt.
Dominguez again goes off 1 foot. And God's power. Dominguez. Rodriguez gets in, puts it up high. Good. They do get it to De La Torre. They don't have time. Nunez has to hurry. Dominguez rather puts it up off the front of the eye.
Kirk Creason with all 6 points early on here for Arizona, playing just his 8th game of the season.
And he had some good shots, and it just didn't go in. Now, we've been spoiled by having a great pass inside. You see the offense being run at the...
Hold on, we got to get this promo in, Bill. Saturday, we got Saturday Showcase presented by 5 Hour Energy. Kansas, which is playing better, winning 4 in a row, taking on Texas Tech, which is not...
Maurice Kalu comes on for Oregon State. He's going to work. Dalen Terry, a talented freshman, draws that first foul right away.
Is what has really taken this performance, in my opinion, to an elite level with his play today. And another Pate gets a basket for Terry.
Long three from Ryan Bentley. And there's Ira
right now as well. Shaka Smart is away from the team right now after having tested positive for COVID. And
University, courtesy of Michael Crow. A lot of money, $252 million project, 613.
No doubt. That's one of the, I think, the reasons you're seeing so many guys from Europe coming over. They've been exposed to high level, and
the entire program, but particularly Richard Jefferson, who's been a leading donor, financial supporter of this program ever since he became.
It's possible.
I came back today. I had some things to do, but I did come back, and I'll be here for a bit before heading.
One way to go, or you can go this other way. That's also a really strong way to go. I mean, really, it's your move. Your
rebound. So both teams bringing it early. Josiah Horn in off the Colorado bench. Maddox Daniels shot fake and knocks it down.
There's another guy I failed to mention that longtime Arizona fans will remember, Herman Harris, who was here, I think, back in the 60s.
It's been a career night for Jamal Baker as that one slips through the fingertips of Maines. Baker with 29 points.
On a couple of occasions, you may remember Hill and Jarrett back in 13, Gordon Johnson in 14, Johnson and Hollis Jefferson in 15, but this past Arizona Wildcats, now's as good a time of any to share some of the thoughts he shared with you as that one is launched from 3 off the mark.
On for Wright State. They haven't been able to just get into their game and move the ball, motion offense, knock down some threes.
With it. He is a treat to watch on both ends.
So far, Arizona really hasn't missed. Just a couple of shots. 7 of 9 here from the field. Finke again, not that time. I was hoping to maybe buy them with a little bit more time. If he could sit him in this game, give him some rest on Saturday, if Arizona can advance to something.
One being Umar Bano, come off of the bench for him. Jaime Jaquez off to Jules Bernard. He's been hot. Jaquez tries a 3. Bernard the inbounder. Juzang's got it. Johnny Juzang beats the Hawk.
Yeah, this is what Jaime Jaquez Jr. can take Colloquial out on the perimeter and get a running start at him.
Campbell screws it up. Corral. Bernard steps back.
Offensively is Kenneth Nuba's on the floor. He's not an offensive threat, so when they run pick and roll with him, nothing really happens.
Jules got it back. Rejected by Ballo. Jules Bernard, deep 3. Short Mathurin. Juzang gets it. In a 6-point game. Tiger Campbell has to have it.
You're trying to win a basketball game here. That's when you come at the jump hook there.
The corner 3, no. 30 wins for Arizona. And Colorado with 21, and Colorado has to hope, Barthélemy, that the way they finish.
And a 3 for Brady.
So much for the walking it up again. We thought they'd walk it up and just try and execute and use clock. They've gotten stuff early here in the second half. It's playing off now, but he's more aware of who he's guarding than he normally is.
Harrison Ingram. Sure.
There's no fouls if you're Arizona.
Harrison Ingram, top 3, well contested, and he hit it over Mathurin.
5. The other team has their big on the 5. Their 4-man, there are very few 4-men that can guard Tavelis.
Shepard up and under, lost the handle. Koloko defending. They do beat the buzzer. And after
this game is determined by who scores the most points.
Here's Jones for three. So Spencer Jones off to a great start, and it's 5 at the free throw line. Without his free throws, Arizona be down big. Here's a three. Spencer Jones knocks down the triple. Harrison Ingram into the first half. Chance to add to their advantage here. O'Connell's had a great half. Finds Dallaire. His three is off the mark.
Look at the play by Lucas. Bennedict mishandled the ball out in front. Coloco could have been called for 3 seconds on that. This is Reno's game.
Did he miss the three?
He can shoot player of the year. Taking that award this year away from Evan Mobley, who's now starring in, just off the mark.
Might be the rookie of the year in the NBA.
Just got a middle ball screen from Oumar Ballo. And it was like a vertical drive, and that beautiful he knocked down. And is coming off a triple-double he had against Utah. He went 7 of 10 from 3. He can absolutely drill it.
And his first triple, have a couple of those, but he couldn't finish this time.
It got bumped going up, just wasn't able to absorb that contact.
Here's Peterson. They can recruit on 2 fronts very well here, Ken, and the infield of USC.
All you have to do is look at the weather report. I mean,
Luke O'Brien, the sophomore from Littleton, Colorado. Keyshawn Bartholomew, who was
trying to create one-on-one plays, but Colorado being unselfish, moving the ball around.
Buffs turn it over. Bartholomew. Four minutes into the second half. Simpson, no. Arizona the rebound. 4 to shoot. De Silva fires away and rattles it home.
Team, but that does not tell the whole story of this game. Arizona, number 2 team in the nation, started out with an 8-0 run. Utah. Here is Anthony. To the wing, Madsen. That's a corner 3 for Gabe Madsen.
With the Canadian national program in the summer, playing against NBA players who played for the Olympic team. Got some great experience there. How about Guerrier?
get in trouble. It's when there's too much dribbling. Got away with a walk there, but the ball needs to move side to side.
Guerrier feeling it. His first miss from beyond the arc.
An Oregon 3 with some of the confusion trying to get matched up for Arizona. There's the high-low look, but in Folly Dante, Coloco switched off on Richardson. He can guard out there.
Richardson, nice look to Guerrier for his 5th 3 of the game.
That middle of the floor pick and roll has been very effective for Arizona.
Harmon for 3.
Oregon's got to get some ball movement here.
Guerrier, way too strong. Rebound to
that end stayed in bounds. It was taken away. Davis, beautiful no-look pass. One more pass sets up a triple, and it's a missed second assist.
Yeah, great screen. It looked like possibly on the backside there for Mathurin. And that's the shot there.
Penetrates.
But no one can guard him at the 4. When you put your big on Coloco, and then you got to deal with Tubelis, Kalu with maybe the biggest shot.
Having at that hamstring back of his knee as well.
Nice fake. Nice fake. That was
like a lot of these guys have. I think one of the helps is he's got a twin brother on the team, Coach Vilas.
Juzang with the foul. Jules Bernard takes it into Ballo, turns, and gets the roll.
Steve Nash, of course, he started it all.
Bernard tries to go by Mathurin. Quick first step, and then a foul. Bernard, quick first step by Mathurin. Got fouled, and will shoot 2.
But he knew Dalen Terry would catch it.
Campbell working on Kyer. Bernard goes by Mathurin. Teardrop. Catch this. Hawkins. Juzang. Wild shot.
And now the Bucks collide. The 2 players, Clifford and Hammond, collide. Clifford is up and all right.
So they're doing fine. Buffalo defending without fouling before the shot to be in a better position to rebound and not have to back up. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it was. Mathurin clears it. Deal for Stanford. But it is a young team.
And the majority of these guys are going to come back, and a young, strong nucleus for Jared Haas is Brandon.
Stanford taking advantage of that by driving it. We go again.
Jaden Dallaire. And he got it up and in.
Into the USC game, it didn't bother him at all, apparently, when he played the game because he had a great night. Dallaire gets that one to go. Tough shot there, but if they're 6 of 7 from the floor in the second half, you knew it was only a matter of time.
No, don't say don't.
Ingram.
Success. They play with joyous enthusiasm and spirit.
His first field goal. Dallaire missed it. That was Ballo. There defensively.
Easy life. The youngest of many children.
9-point lead.
Send it back again, Christian.
He definitely altered that shot.
He biased, but I feel like after watching this and watching the Oregon game in person that we saw in College Game Day, was there a couple of weeks ago.
Mismatch, they take clean looks.
De Silva fends off the defender with the left hand, draws the foul on Terry, fouled on the drive. It'll go against Larson, the sophomore from Sweden.
That's good inside-out play by Colorado.
The lead all scores. Mathurin has 10 to lead Arizona. He gets beaten off the bounce. But there's his teammate, Azio.
One of the best point guards in the country, Tiger Campbell, who can turn it on anytime he sees fit.
Barthélemy turns the corner. Kept his balance, stayed in bounds, and laid it. 5 minutes to play here in Boulder. Barthélemy. He's got it! And one!
Nation at passing the ball, averaging 20 per game in the assist department as Madsen draws a foul.
And I think for Oregon, but all of them came in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game.
Well, he came out about as hot as you can.
Harmon, no. Dante work.
Gonzaga. And he talked, when he was at Gonzaga, I remember him talking about the fact that he thought this guy was going to be a player. Did not.
There have been at least a half dozen. Foul here on Ballo. An 8-0 run for Arizona. Mobley. And just short. A couple of efforts on the block. And that time just got to his spot. Ellis all the way. Rejected. Stays with the.
Mathurin promises to be right-handed the rest of this game.
And the rest of his life. Campbell drives. No, the tip by Johnson, though, goes in. Another offense.
Horn hit 5 threes in the first half. Here he is with Mathurin on him.
Tommy Lloyd, he lit up Mathurin at halftime demand compared to Arizona.
Muhammad on a walk.
And the pressure. Look at Arizona switching everything. Umar Ballo, by the way, is in the game early for Arizona. But yes, Alan Crabb played at the top of a 1-2-2 zone. He was long arms and just did a fabulous job. And Arizona was befuddled.
You really got to be on top of your game and get back defensively.
9 straights for Arizona after Stanford scored the game's first points. Jaden Dallaire denied.
Arizona's best player, I still feel like he's one of their most talented players, but he's accepted his role on this new team.
Nice finish by
Greens. Then they roll the big man. Right there, Tabellis got whistled because he wasn't set.
Clifford, right to.
That's a great way to look at more than just the numbers. Nice drive by Davis, but denied.
You can see the unselfishness in Arizona's offense. Fulkerson, count it.
The ball bounce. It's a new shot.
Armstrong, busy feet. It rolls out.
Onus and his son Domus, because of the great ties they have with Tommy Lloyd and Gonzaga.
Oh, nice finish there. How about that match in the Division I so far in this season?
Arizona.
Oh,
yeah. Well, they passed the ball.
Right. No, there's a nice finish by John.
The job is for Colin Larson to stay now with putback opportunity.
Get him an opportunity. Play inside out.
6 boards for Kofi. That runner won't go around the free throw line.
So Illinois got to really pursue loose balls.
Hawkins, a little wraparound that time.
Got it 52 times this year. 50 of them have been threes.
Roussel whirling to his right hand and is fouled by Mathurin, defending just as well. Roussel on the blow by, contested at the iron. Let's see who they put it on. Odin denied by Tubelis.
He's explosive and he plays above the rim. I think he's going to get what the NBA folks say. He's going to get a bag the way he's playing. Everything off, and they're unselfish. Remember, they're first in the nation. They average 23 points, 23 assists a game.
Loco with a great block.
Dickinson with the high ball screen. Brooks pounding it with the floater. He will be fouled and go to the free throw line for 2.
Top, Johnson gets it in the setup. Hawkins has only attempted 1 shot in this game. Juzang starting to feel it, getting that look
by the rhythm. You see him clapping in that corner. He is locked in.
Here comes Hawkins. That is going to count. And size advantage inside with the pass errant. Juzang out of the mess. Pushes for UCLA. Gets
now does not have a lot of shooting. Ben Mathurin has to provide that.
Campbell looking for space.
Stolen by Nick Clifford.
Nick Clifford, who was named in honor
and
of...
they never stop the ball. Nick Clifford scores. Again, Koloko having to come out and guard him. Pulling Koloko away from the basket.
Koloko can guard anybody, anywhere. Very little... There you go.
Simpson lets it go.
It's okay. Keep
Walker
shooting.
back tap.
Keep shooting those shots. Offense is going to win.
Teeman handles the dribble, gets back to his left hand.
One of the most improved players in the Conference of Champions. Great tip, Dalen Terry.
Tubelis in the open. You knew it was only a matter of time.
No, don't say don't.
Ingram.
No, down Maxime with 2 M's.
And 1 X. Exclamation point.
And the screener's always open. A little frustration for Andy Enfield right in front of us. Thought that one was going to go down. Peterson
Waters was right there in the middle of the lane to take away that spin. And that over-the-shoulder pass, that was beautiful.
Man, in person that we saw on College Game Day was there a couple of weeks ago. Be hard-pressed not to just move them out all the way through to win the national championship.
Long arm, versatile.
I'm going to give Pelle Larsson the benefit of the doubt. In fact, I think it's true. I think he was...
Second in the Pac-12 in scoring. Here's Walker on the block. The help side deep. O'Brien gets it back to him from the short corner. Walker on the offensive glass and the stick back.
Boy, he is so...
Penetrates over Koloko around and out. He gets it back. Colorado can
go after the ball. Arizona went after the ball. 16 now for Mathurin.
Tried to go under that screen around the free throw line. That freed up Larson for that shot. What a drive by Will Richardson.
What a night he's had. Guerrier the kick. Good fake. Williams off the glass. Soft touch. Ducks on.
Boy, Guerrier knocking that ball away to get it to Williams.
And nobody stopped the ball until...
Another great pass, but the defense is there. There's the defense we talked about. That's why Worth is so important.
More success for one of the best programs in the state of Washington. Here's Cole Badjuma underneath, and it's Nate Roberts cleaning it up. Bay loses the handle right to Krisa.
It's a beautiful high-low. Like you said, big to big. That's not an easy pass to make, at least, but Tubelis put it right on the money.
Brown gets in the lane.
I remember him talking about the fact that he thought this guy was going to be a player. Did not play very many minutes at Gonzaga. Game misses a fall-off. In fact, that is what's keeping Washington State in the fray. And here's one the other way. Pressure on you. Shot clock winding down again. And let Bamba shoot it. Bamba not known for shooting ability.
There might be 2 lottery picks on this team.
Might be more than that.
Koloko with...
Their baskets are assisted. Morgan, offensive board, inside. There's Anderson again. That time.
Hey, there's Cal. Actually, Cal did not hesitate there. And Sam Alajiki in the game was back up with the offensive rebound.
Mentioned
Ballo coming in and scoring. See, now they're just not getting the same level of shots. Staff, a veteran coaching staff, Steve Robinson, years at North Carolina.
Been a head coach.
Yeah. Where do you go to get a score?
Yeah. Kwani's blossomed offensively this year.
It's not like Arizona hasn't had talent over the years.
Shepard,
nice take right there.
That made that three, and he turned and gave that look as if to say, man, it's mine. Wow, Tiemann did a good job to get a shot off.
Offense, they're very unselfish. It's not like they're small. I mean, Larson's 6'5". That's a tough shot right there. That's not a good one.
Seconds, you really got to be on top of your game and get back defensively.
9 straights for Arizona after Stanford scored the game's first points. Jaden Miller denied.
Larson with the assist, sharing. This is a team that shares the basketball as well as anybody else. Utah 44%. Dump from Anthony into the corner, and they're slicing right into it.
And long three, no. A terrific run. Coast combined for 2 points here in the half. Clock winding down. Batty draws the personal foul. Evan Batty gets it back to Parquet. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Barthélemy recognizing. Only 2 for the Buffaloes. Parquet runs out of real estate. Well, tried to get it to Terry, and guess who? Simpson again. Terrific defense. De Silva denied.
Brown's going to drive it. Soren rebounds it.
Another deflection for Brown.
Good job he did with his body there. But
Vescovi had time to tee it up. And Arizona with the takeaway.
Something we'll have more on with Jed Fish at halftime. Here's a steal. And I got to say, Bill, I also won my bet with our...
One being Umar Ballo will come off of the bench for him. Jaime Jaquez off to Jules Bernard. He's been hot. Jules Bernard takes it into Ballo, turns, and gets the roll. Corral. Bernard steps back.
Everything, and I mean everything, changed from that point on. Raised by his grandmother and his older sister.
It's there by Barr. Get off to a good start in the team who hasn't played since last Saturday, let alone in this building. To get off in Arizona's gotten off to a pretty good start.
Deal for Stanford. But it is a young team. And the majority of these guys are going to come back. And a young, strong nucleus for Jared Hass is Brandon.
5. The other team has their big on the 5. Their foreman, there are very few foremen that can guard Tabellas.
Shepard.
I was just trying to give Andy Hill some love here. Just let me do that. He's your best friend, for crying out loud.
I'm just trying to be accurate.
Coloco now with 11 points. Mathurin had 12 in the first half to lead Arizona. And here is Harrison Ingram, who's playing with 3 fouls. Player of the Year favorite.
Okay, now you're okay.
Just wanted to see if you were paying attention.
It's just a matter of time. We've success. They play with joyous enthusiasm and spirit.
His first field goal delayed, missed it. That was Ballo. There defensively.
Easy life. The youngest of many children.
9-point lead.
Send it back again, Christian.
He definitely altered that shot.
He's got a middle ball screen from Umar Ballo. And it's like a vertical drive, and that beautiful. There's a little pocket pass. Arizona is cutting up USC on both ends.
Bias, but I feel like after watching this and watching the Oregon game in person that we saw on College Game Day, was there a couple of weeks ago.
So much fun to watch, folks. Number 4 in white. He's actually the only scorer who doesn't average double figures in the starting lineup, but I'd argue he's the most
floor. That's not a shot that they're particularly worried about, but that's a shot clearly he's proven he can make.
12 points, 7 rebounds for Oregon, but all of them came in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game.
He came out about as hot as you can.
Harmon, no.
Again.
Dante
On the road. 3 straight games for Arizona. Going to make up that USC game. Shot clock violation.
So Langston Wilson Cole Badgema on the floor, along with Brown and Roberts, and he gets it banked, and it's up.
We talked about Mike Hopkins' zone defense and how it creates havoc. That's just a great block right there.
Oh!
He might go
holding their breath to see what Mathurin was going to do with his explosiveness. And not only does he not dunk, he can't finish the layup.
Oh, Shaq, if you watch it, I know you don't put college.
He's doing a pretty good job on the defensive end. Roberts for three. Front rim, miss. Gonzaga. And he talked, when he was at Gonzaga, I remember him talking about the fact that he thought this guy was going to be a player. Did not Komofsky, a good shooter for Washington State in the ballgame for the first time, comes behind the Gay screen, trying to drop it down to Gay and stepping in front. And now, Washington State on a 4-minute drought, and it's going to go on a little long.
A couple of efforts on the block, and that time just got to his spot. Ellis all the way, rejected, stays with you at a time here. He's got to drive the ball to the rim. Goodwin draws the foul.
Nice pass underneath to Riley, and it's blocked by Koloko, but he's called for the foul. So that's his first and the third on Arizona. Done.
I did not know that Richard was recruited by UCLA.
Oh, come on. Block by Tubelis.
With exuberance, playing with joy, playing with happiness. That's what we're seeing right now from a lot of these Wildcats.
They're going to look at that to see whether it was a two.
Mathurin promises to be right-handed the rest of this game.
And the rest of his life. Campbell drives. No, the tip by Johnson, though, goes in. Another offense.
Health of the future. This has been a spectacular sign of good health.
Campbell got it. A three.
Jackson trying to get people to move. Now he's on the move. Horn hit 5 threes in the first half. Here he is with Mathurin on him.
Tommy Lloyd, he lit up Mathurin at halftime. Good shots go in, rush shots, bad shots tend not to, and it only goes downhill. Here comes Koloko. As if it gets easier, here comes Koloko back into game, and Jalen Terry.
In and out by Quintessa.
But yes, Alan Crabb played at the top of a 1-2-2 zone. He was long arms and just did a fabulous job. And Arizona was befuddled.
Teams having to create their own energy inside Maples Pavilion. Spencer Jones the miss.
Dickens, you really got to be on top of your game and get back defensively.
9 straights for Arizona after Stanford scored the game's first points. Jaden Allaire denied.
On this possession, but Stanford making a little run here to end the first half.
2, 3, 4 foot shots in the paint in now.
Anthony's got 7 points. Averages 9 a game.
Keep him home if you can. Yeah, that's a good shot from Fuller. High balls.
I remember we said he hadn't scored much early. He's got 13 now. Right. And there's Brown. Fouled by Mathurin. It'll be the first on Mathurin. That's a great way to look at more than just the numbers. Nice drive by Davis, but denied. So no different look on defense yet, right?
No.
Arizona?
No.
Oh, picked by Mathurin.
Bonus and his son Domus, because of the great ties they have with Tommy Lloyd and Gonzaga.
Oh, nice finish there. How about that match?
Enjoy them all. I'm enjoying Dan Mathurin. And the 4 guys that speak French on this team. Great. Stevenson, he just left the Conference of Champions. I'm not sure where you would go from the Conference of Champions.
Nice pull up, and there's the 3.
Down, and Sabonis puts his head out the window and looks at him and points at Matt Enzer, and the rest is history. The rest is history. Steal by Murray.
There's the trap.